All right, Britain's top racing festival, the world's top racing festival, no matter what they tell you. Royal Ascot got underway on Tuesday with its usual fashion, flair, and fine racing. So these are some of the shots of the patrons, suited and booted, really enjoying the day out. There were, 12,000 of them inside the venue earlier today. The Queen wasn't there, but Prince Charles was there. Camilla was there. And so we had a taste of royalty. The Queen, they say, is set to grace the festival later this week. But this was opening day. And these are some of the beautiful ladies and well-turned-out gentlemen, dapper gentlemen, who turned out in all their finery.
Where's Mariah, George? I thought she went to Royal Ascot.
That's perfect for Mariah and Dominic Hill, our friend from Barbados, who has the tails. Yeah, but Mariah would be outstanding at this because this is in keeping with her sense of fashion and style.
Actually, I think Dominic has on one of his posts a picture of him at Royal Ascot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, in top hat and tails.
Yes.
All right. To the action now. The 2,000 Guineas winner, and well, I can say this afterward, but the 2,000 Guineas winner, that's the 2,000 Guineas winner in England, Poetic Flair, he stormed to a convincing win in the St. James's Palace Stakes earlier, ridden by Kevin Manning for his father-in-law, Jim Bolger. He finished 4.5 lengths clear of the field.
Go on, Kevin.
Of course, as they get into their stride, Namus and Ontario, Poetic Flair and Maximal, some of the best away. Lucky Vega behind those at this early stage. Thunder Moon in red and yellow at the back of the field. Wembley and the grey Highland Avenue also towards the rear as Ontario leads. A red jacket Namus in second, about 1.5 lengths away in white. Poetic Flair running in third. A white cap, green jacket, Lucky Vega with Battleground is rather keen in blue and orange. Mustardaf right next to him in blue and white colours, and then Chindid is behind Wembley. La Barossa together with this at this stage. Highland Avenue's the back marker. La Barossa in company with him, and Maximal green and pink colours is halfway down the field. But Ontario has skipped clear as they go past the 4 furlong marker. That was halfway, leads by 5 lengths. Namus in second place. Poetic Flair behind him running in third, and then Mostadaf on the running rail narrowly in fourth place over the green and white colours of Lucky Vega. Battleground between those. Maximal, Wembley, Chindit, Bullis behind those, and then Thunder Moon as they level up for home. On the right is the grey Highland Avenue, La Barossa behind that. Now they get past the early pace setter. Namus leading 2. Poetic Flair and the white and purple is posed to the question. Mustardaf short of room against the running rail. Maximal coming down the centre with a challenge. Lucky Vega still there as well, but it is Poetic Flair who has shot clear inside the final furlong here with Kevin Manning, leading by 3 lengths to Lucky Vega. Battleground, Maximal behind those. He's been busy, he's very talented, he's very tough. Poetic Flair has won in great style. Lucky Vega just second to Battleground. Maximal Chindit behind those, and then Highland Avenue.
Well, unusually for a top-class horse, Poetic Flair has run 5 times this season already. He ran in the Guineas, the English Guineas at Newmarket, beg your pardon. Then he ran in the Irish Guineas. Then he went to France and ran in the French Guineas. And he was back today in a Group 1. And winning in such fine style, a really tough horse. His trainer, Jim Bolger, he courted controversy because on the eve of today's race, the 79-year-old said Irish racing should be braced for a Lance Armstrong moment over the doping of racehorses, and that he knew who the drug cheats were. Now, Lance, the commentators on today's broadcast, today's coverage on SportsMax earlier today, kept talking about this and the allegations made by Jim Bolger and how they had to be investigated because they wouldn't expect someone like Jim Bolger with his reputation and standing to say things that weren't true. This is potentially serious.
It is, and to be quite honest, as you just said, a man who has had such vast experience and respect in the field, he must know something. So I guess time will tell, because if it turns out that a big story, emerges about doping, then people will understand that he knew what he was saying.
Yeah, especially with what happened across the Atlantic recently with Mr. Baffert, the Hall of Fame.
You call him Mr.? Anyway, go ahead.
Well, there you go. I mean, decency won't kill us. In the meantime, Palace Spear, they say he is the top miler in Europe, winning his 8th race from 9 starts, beating Lope Fernandez by 1.5 lengths. Sir Busker in third in the day's first race, the Queen Anne Stakes.
They're off. They race away over the mile then with Order of Australia, Pogo, Prince IG and Lope Fernandez, the first quartet to get out of the starting stalls and have the early advantage. Straight in behind him, the silver jacket Palace Pier. He'd be about 4th or 5th in these early strides. Behind him, a dark jacket, a white cap of Sir Busker, the two greys, the Lord Glitters, the darker jacket, top rank in white and red just preceding him. Then comes Accidental Agent, an orange cap towards the back of the field, and last of all is Bless Him, as they already move down to the final 5 furlongs of the Queen Anne. The yellow jacket of Prince IG and the green colours of Pogo stride along in front by around about 2 lengths. Might be a narrow third call for Palace Pier, his main market rival. Order of Australia, the purple cap, they are together in 3rd and 4th places. The light blue of Regal Reality is next. Sir Busker, Lope Fernandez and Top Rank behind those are approaching the 3 marker now. Still Bless Him in yellow and the orange cap of Accidental Agent towards the back of the field. Pogo in the green jacket, Kieran Schumacher and the IG, Prince IG, Andrew Seni in the yellow, with now the silver jacket of Palace Pier nearest to us, coming through to launch his challenge. He's being chased along though. Top Rank is there, Sir Busker putting in a big run nearest to us as well. They come to the furlong pole and now Palace Pier and Frankie Dettori have the advantage. Sir Busker and Lope Fernandez giving chase in 2nd and 3rd places. It's a 2-length lead for Palace Pier. Races towards the line and Palace Pier is the winner of the Queen Anne. Lope Fernandez in 2nd, Sir Busker, Lord Glitters, Pogo, Accidental Agent and Top Rank are the next ones home.
Yeah, the glorious Goodwood Festival, which I think is going to be shown live on SportsMax, will present an opportunity for the argument about who the best miler in Europe is, when Palace Pier, who you just saw there, is likely to clash with Poetic Flair, the winner of the St. James's Palace Stakes. So Jim Bolger's horse Poetic Flair against John Gosden's horse Palace Pier. The P's have it, Lance. That should be a blockbuster clash between the 3-year-old and the 4-year-old.
Yeah, just a little difficulty with some of the experts covering the series, the festival, George. I found a little guilty of the American style of labeling horses the best in the world and so on. When I'm not sure if there's full evidence to support that.
Well, you know why they have a great...
One commentator mentioned about Palace Pier being the best horse in the world, Batash the best horse in the world, and it didn't even make the top 3 today.
Well, hold on, I can support them.
I know you're an English racing fan.
Yeah, but I can support them.
I'm trying to be provocative.
I can support them because when the Americans say that, the Americans say that about everything they do.
I know, and I don't like
when
it.
Where the American racing is concerned, if they say that, I ignore them. The reason the Europeans the Brits can say it is because the best horses in the world go to Britain to race in their big races. So the best German horse is going to go to the Derby at Epsom. The best Japanese horse is going to go to Royal Ascot. The best French horse, the best French horses go to England regularly to run in the races. And then the best horses in all of the world go to the Arc in France in October to mark the close of the flat racing season. So you win there, and British horses have a strong history of winning that race. So you can say, well, this horse is the best horse in the world. The Americans, they don't travel anywhere, and they run on their dirt track and run amongst themselves and say, oh, this is the best horse in the world. You can forget that, Whittaker. But the Europeans, the Brits,
I
have
hear
a strong
but
claim.
you have to beat the best in the world to be the best in the world. And sometimes they don't, and they just label them so.
But for instance, Wesley Ward, the American, has shipped several horses to Royal Ascot, and he has a very good record there. He's set to win a few races tomorrow. So when Wesley goes and conquers the best of Europe, he can say, I have the best sprinter in the world.
Quickly, what happened to Batash today?
Batash is
rated in England as the fastest horse in the world.
Batash is 7 years old. He's coming off a hairline fracture to what in the human being we'd call an ankle. So he hasn't raced since that injury, and this was his first run since then. And Jim Crowley, I thought, got his tactics wrong because there was a furlong move there. Batash did that one furlong in 10.57 seconds, Lance. If that 10.57 had come at the end of the race, he would have won. But he made that move early, hit the front, and then emptied out.
Okay, but he was a big favorite though.
Holding favorite.
And he ran 4th.
Yeah, I didn't like him today. Orion can tell you when we're watching.
The Prince of Wales' Stakes, that's the big one tomorrow.
Yeah, the
£700,000.
Yes, because the Aidan O'Brien's Love is set to run in that, and she'll face Lord North from John Gosden's stable. But
Lord North was the winner last year, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, and he won in Dubai recently at the Dubai World Cup Festival. Last one before we go, another superb race, the 2-year-olds, the big 2-year-old race on the day. Berkshire Shadow literally not literally, virtually sprouted wings to land the Coventry Stakes for the champion jockey in Britain, Oisin Murphy, and the trainer, Andrew Balding.
Those, and then comes the gatekeeper in a light blue jacket, Angel Blur in the centre, Dababi about 5 from the right, a yellow cap on a light blue jacket. Ebro River and Tolstoy, the Acropolis all over on the extreme left. Vintage Clarets nearest the grandstand side running well, with Katura also getting into it, but they head down towards the furlong pole. This is wide open. Ebro River in a silver jacket coming through with the Acropolis. Vintage Clarets nearest to us, Katura's there, Berkshire Shadow in the red and white flying home as well. Masetto in the centre, but it's Berkshire Shadow and Oisin Murphy have won. Eldrick Jones might have got second position to Vintage Clarets, Masetto behind those, then Ebro River and Debab.
Yeah, the champion jockey getting his victory there. And Dettori has one, Oisin Murphy has one, William Buick has one. You know, Lance, there's a big prize for the jockey who finishes the champion of the Royal meeting. You get points for first, second, third, and fourth. Yeah. And the old veteran, as we say, we should really say veteran, but we say old veteran in this part of the world. The old veteran has one on the board, Dettori. Let's see what he can do tomorrow. Yeah. The action is live from what, 7:30?
Yes.
In Jamaica, 8:30 in the Eastern Caribbean. Royal Ascot, the best horse racing in the world. In the world. It's on the best TV station in the world, SportsMax. Let's break in the world.